Today is about obsession. So what is obsession? Obsession is simply that's a persistent, unreasonable feeling that someone has for you, or sometimes that you have for another person, and it's not healthy. Those feelings are not, they are not healthy. There's a thin line between obsession and love, and sadly a lot of people mistake obsession for love. Now love is healthy if you feel excitement when you're with someone. That's healthy. But obsession is, it's, you will feel, there will always be that fear. There's something that that this is not right with the relationship. When someone has lost control of their feelings for you, and unfortunately that's the beginning of most narcissistic and abusive relationships. The inability to recognize that this is not love, this is obsession. Remember that I said that there's a thin line between love and obsession. So we'll be talking about just a few ways to know when someone is obsessed with you and run. Number one is that endless communication. They just want to talk to you from morning to night. They have no life of their own. Another thing is they don't want the messages. You can open your phone and find like 10 messages within a space of maybe 30 minutes from the same person, asking how you are, wanting to do. That's obsession. That's not healthy. They expect immediate response. And when you don't respond, they get angry. They get very upset. It doesn't matter. They don't want to know whether you are in a meeting or doing something else. They want immediate response. That is obsession. That is not good. Another thing is that they play the victim's card. It's always you are not treating them well. It's always about them. There's always that you are not treating me well, maybe because I'm this, maybe because. So invariably they blame everything on you. You begin to think that you're to blame in the relationship. You begin to feel pressured to do more in the relationship. That's another thing obsession does. When someone is obsessed with you, then there's this extreme need for control. Downright from maybe first dates, you can know someone who has an obsessive streak. These are the people that they order for you. Before you even sit down and decide on what you want, they'll tell you they have ordered this, ordered that for you. Why would you do that? They behave like they know everything. They can take decisions for you without your knowledge. That is what an obsessive person does. And they don't care about your independence. They're not into independence. It's what they want you to do that you will do. That is what an obsessive person does in a relationship. Then another thing they do also is stalk. They will stalk you. They know where you are. These are the ones that will want to know what you are, where you're going, who you're going with, who is going to be there, who you're going to. And most times they won't even allow you go. And if they do, maybe you have to go to work. They'll put somebody on your tail. They'll wait outside, wanting to know everything about you. That's an obsessive behavior, and that's the behavior of a stalker, or that's what stalkers do. Then they can come in to see you anytime without letting you know. They can just drop by at your place of work. They can drop by at at a party that maybe they were not invited to, but they knew you were going. They will show up there. Then sometimes they make excessive romantic gestures. They'll just buy things, outrageous things, and expect you to be very grateful. Emotionally manipulating you. Then another thing obsessive people do is that they ignore boundaries. If you say, I don't like you coming maybe to my house by 5 p.m., trust me, they will show up at 6 or 7. They don't want, they will ignore, don't touch me, they will touch you. That's what obsessive behavior does. They lack respect for boundaries. They don't care about your boundaries, and that means they don't respect you. Another thing also is that they themselves will not get involved in any other activity. Their activity is you. You are there. They will shun every other activity. They would devote themselves to you and expect you to do same. That's what an obsessive person does. And another thing is also mood swings. They're the ones that will maybe be very loving this minute, and then the next time they get so violent or even slap you or hit you. And that could go, and I'm not talking about male to female alone. There are female people who are obsessive too, like that. So there's that possessive behavior that they exhibit. You cannot talk to anyone. You cannot talk to the opposite sex. If you're female or your male friends, you can never talk to them again. If you're male, you can't talk to your female friends. That's how obsession. That's how obsession manifests. You know, they're overprotective of you. They tell you, even sometimes they cut off your family and close friends, as opposed to allowing you to, you know, when love will allow you to be free. Love will trust you. Obsession doesn't trust you. Obsession gets into your life and takes control of your life. And it's very important that is at that, before you finally commit to a relationship, that you understand what obsession is and know that it is not for you. So that's really the most that we can do about obsession. It's a whole, there are different ways, more ways that it manifests. But remember, obsession is not love, and love is not obsession. When someone loves you, they will trust you and allow you to grow and blossom. So tomorrow, please join me on IG Live on my Instagram page, Timeless with Tino 1, for the Valentine's Day edition Love Talk for singles. See you there. Bye.